What's going on with y'all? This y'all boy Battle Rap Chuck. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. I want to speak on this Murda Mook and Tay Roc and Official thing. Um, Official, and then, basically ended up responding to this whole thing. Had a long day, y'all. But yeah, Official, she ended up basically responding to the Goods and Mook thing, as far as with Tay Roc, with like the whole tranny thing or whatever. Now, Official didn't really answer if Tay Roc was like a certain way or not. She didn't really answer that. She kind of went around the block a little bit or whatever. But I just want to just know why everybody is just like really kind of so concerned about the situation. Because if a man is that way, he that way. Whether we like it or not, that's just not how it's gonna be. That's just not gonna happen. Just like I'm saying, just because we feel some type of way doesn't mean that person is going to really like change who they are. Some people can't really control as far as who they are. So I feel like even like with Official, I felt like Official had somewhat to do as far as why things looked a little awkward in that battle. Because I think she was supposed to be showing something up in the battle and she never did. So I think Mook felt some type of way with that situation. So at the end of the day, I felt like Official probably felt like she was pressured and she probably thought about it. And she was probably like, oh, you know what? I don't want to do this. I don't want to expose this guy. Battle rap is very, very cruel. And I'm just keep it a buck with you. Battle rap could somewhat be worse than hip hop. Okay? It might be way worse than hip hop. But I'm just saying, if you're known to be a snitch in battle rap, you will not make it far. If you go both ways, or regardless if you gay. As far as like when it gets to like certain things with like battle rap and things like that, you know how certain things can go with that. You know what I mean? I don't have nothing against that though. I'm not saying I do. But all I'm just saying is that whenever we actually like feel some type of way, whenever we feel like we're pressured to basically to basically put certain things out there to basically expose a person, there's no telling how that person is going to be afterwards. Adi Boom can't never battle rap again. Okay? So I just felt like Official, she just like, you know what, I don't want to do this. So I'm even like listening to like some of the things that Mook is actually saying. Mook is looking at it like, okay, I did win a battle. And I know exactly where Mook is coming from. I know exactly where Mook is coming from. Mook seems very, very mature about certain things, and you should be very, very mature if you dang near like 37 or 38 years old. You should be at the end of the day. You should be. So I just feel like at the end of the day, I agree as far as some of the things that Murda Mook was talking about. Because I'm looking at it like, okay, I dang near 3-0'd you. I arguably 3-0'd you because Mook won that battle fair and square, like no matter how you want to call it. Mook won that battle. And even if you even look at like the numbers on the app, it's nowhere near close. So you have to ask yourself, if you battle somebody and then you did what you did to them, you kind of exposed them in a way, you broke them, like you ripped them into shreds, bro. They can't do nothing else about it, and you know that you beat them. Why Mook would do that? And Mook shook his hand after. So I feel like with certain fans, they just want to just like see like some drama. I don't have time for all that. I don't have time to just be sitting back, trying to get something out of somebody just so I could see something for about just so I could see something or find out something like the next 5 minutes, and then like the next 10 minutes I'm right back to what I'm doing up in my regular life. You know what I mean? So when Official was actually like on there, Official didn't say anything about Tay Rock being a certain way. She didn't say that. She didn't say anything about Tay Rock being, that. She didn't really say what she felt he was. She was just saying of as far as like what the other fans were saying of what Mook was basically saying of as far as what he sent her, and she was saying that she didn't get it, and she was saying that somebody next to her, like somebody that she was real close to, had it, but she didn't have nothing to do with it or whatever. But she still wasn't answering that question. Is Tay Rock that? Mook said that he had like an hour conversation with Official and things like that. But my thing is though, I'm looking at it like if I'm Mook, I'm looking forward to doing what I'm doing. I'm elsewhere. Okay? I look at battle rap a certain way. I don't look at battle rap the way you guys look at it. I don't look at battle rap the way you guys look at it. And I actually had a problem with that because I remember when 40 Cal went against Ill Will. To me, that was the dumbest thing that 40 Cal ever did. You did that after the battle. So I'm just like, why? What's the reason? Why do that? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Because if it was a dude that cared, it would have been different. But thank God a person like Ill Will don't care. But it's like you did it after the battle. You did it after the battle. So all the fans, all the battle rap fans, all you fans out there, don't be mad at Mook. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You guys can't be frustrated and mad at a person like Mook. Mook already battled Tay Rock. He 3-0'd Tay Rock. He had a conversation with Tay Rock. He told Tay Rock he wasn't going to shake his hand, but he's going to shake his hand. You guys have to understand certain things like that. And if you look at like certain things as far as like with the audio, yes, just like Mook was saying, I really, really don't think Tay Rock want the audio to be basically put out. But my whole point of this, with me basically making this blog is I just feel like we all should like basically move on with the situation. Cause it's also said that it's like even after the battle, Tay Rock is still kind of like talking about it. I just know if I'm Tay Rock, I'm not about to keep bringing it up. I'm not about to keep talking about it because certain people, you're gonna taunt the living out of them, and then they're gonna feel a need to put it out. And then at the end of the day, you're gonna mess around and you're gonna be dealing with somebody that just don't that just don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Like that just don't give a fuck about none of that. That's always gonna happen at the end of the day. Okay. So even like with me basically listening to as far as what Official was saying, Official, like from what it seems like, Official just seems like she don't want to say too much. She knows certain things, but she don't want to say too much on it. And when you go and then you do that and you do expose that guy like that, and if you do go and like and expose that man like that, what good does it does for you? What does it do for you? It don't do nothing. If you already now beat the living crap out of somebody, ain't no reason for you to beat him up again the next day. There's no reason for that. That's how I see as far as like this whole Murda Mook Official and Tay Rock situation. I feel like all of this mess is over. I don't feel like Mook need to be talking about it anymore. I feel like Official don't need to talk about it no more. And especially Tay Rock. I feel like Tay Rock don't need to be talking about it no more. It's like all said and done, man. Like the mess is over. And if he end up getting exposed, he end up getting exposed. But if he don't, he don't. But you guys gotta understand, Mook just now battled Tay Rock. He just don't battle Tay Rock, and he's just now dang near arguably 3-0 Tay Rock. What more do you guys want? What more do you guys want for certain things like this to just keep happening on like some negative stuff in battle rap? Ain't no telling how Tay Rock is gonna take this whole thing. There's no telling. When I seen Tay Rock up in that Mook battle, it's crazy because Tay Rock could be better than that. Goods and Mook reminded me of that. They most definitely reminded me of that. So if you look at like certain things as far as like what Tay Rock did, did up in like the Goods battle, he knew how to come with the bars, and he gave like real talk here and there. He didn't do that with Mook like that. It seemed like he was just kind of like every time like when Mook was getting on top of him, Tay Rock just kept pushing him off as Mook just kept attacking him. That's what it seemed like. Up in a whole battle. That's what it seemed like. But my whole point of me basically like bringing this up, I don't know Tay Rock personally, but it seemed like Tay Rock really, really grew up knowing nothing but battle rap. Battle rap. That's what it seemed like to me. It's like you don't really, really know anything but battle rap. So, if you did do certain things that you wasn't supposed to do, regardless if it's snitching, regardless if it's calling yourself basically being on both ways, or regardless if you have like a case of murder or whatever the case might be, and then all of a sudden you get 3-0'd by a dude, you get 3-0'd by a man, which is Murda Mook, and then on top of that, you end up being you basically end up being exposed with some type of audio that's out. And when a person be like, this is all I know, and then you damage it, there's no telling how that person is going to take it. There's no telling how that person is going to take it. That's my whole point of this whole blog. There's no telling how he's going to take it. If I don't care if I beat somebody in basketball, I don't care if I beat them in a battle, I don't even care if I beat I don't even care if I got the best out of a dude up in the street with us basically throwing hands, and I got the best of him. If I also knew some other stuff about him, there's no reason for me to even put it out like that. There's no reason for me to do that because I already now got the best of this man. There's no reason for that. I could see if somebody did that to somebody that they hate, and at first, it seemed like Murda Mook kind of felt like he didn't like Tay Rock at all. But they talked, and Mook said, "I said I wasn't gonna shake your hand, but I'm gonna shake your hand." So that's my whole thing about this whole situation is if Official was a part of certain things like this, don't put yourself up in it and then all of a sudden want to get up out of it, because then your name is going to keep basically getting thrown up. That's all that's going to keep happening, man. And Official as a battle rap female, talented. Tay Rock as a battle rapper, talented. Mook as a battle rapper, talented. I honestly don't really care about even want to hear more about this. I don't. I don't care to. I don't care to. But at the end of the day, I just know if I'm Tay Roc, just going to keep it pushing, man. And I would love to see you grow. And while you're growing, I want to see it every time when it's actually time for you to battle. If that makes sense to people. I seen Mook through the years. I could tell Mook grew. I seen Verb through the years. I could tell Verb grown. I could tell that Goods grown. I could tell that like the Calicos, the even like from the Hitmans to the Young Gibbs to the Arsenals, I could I could tell that they've grown. And I'm pretty sure Tay Roc have grown too, but at the end of the day, act like it. But also at the end of the day, you probably never have. You probably never have. But at the end of the day, though, man, don't even bring that mess up no more, Tay Roc. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You ain't gotta bring that up no more. Mook don't either are official. But this is y'all boy Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. And another thing that I will say is, if you guys ever feel like I could be like wrong, on certain things, or whatever the case might be, even like with things like this, let me know. Because I don't think I'm wrong on this at all. At all. But this is your boy Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. Shout out to Official. Shout out to Mook. Shout out to Rock. Alright. Gone.